ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वति नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा गुरवे सर्वलोकानां विषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। नारायणं पद्मभुवं वसिष्ठं शक्तिं च तत्पुत्रपराशरं च व्यासं शुकं गौडपदं महान्तं गोविन्दयोगीन्द्रमथस्य शिष्यं श्रीशङ्कराचार्यमथस्य पद्मपादं च हस्तामलकं च शिष्यं तं तोटकं वार्तिककारमन्यान् अस्मद्गुरून् सन्ततमानतोऽस्मि। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। अपारकरुणा सिन्धुं ज्ञानदं शान्तरूपिणं श्रीचन्द्रशेखरगुरुं प्रणमामि मुदान्वहम्। यत्कृपालेशमात्रेण पुमान् पूर्णः प्रजायते तं वन्दे ब्रह्मविद्धुर्यं सद्गुरुं चन्द्रशेखरम्। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। सूत्रार्थो वर्ण्यते यत्र वाक्यैः सूत्रानुकारिभिः
सूत्रार्थो वर्ण्यते यत्र वाक्यैः सूत्रानुकारिभिः
स्वपदानि च वर्ण्यन्ते भाष्यं भाष्यविदो विदुः।
स्वपदानि च वर्ण्यन्ते भाष्यं भाष्यविदो विदुः।
तलवकारशाकीय केनोपनिषदः तृतीय खण्डः। अस्मिन् खण्डे आख्यायिका एका आख्यायिका वर्तते। आख्यायिकायाः प्रयोजनं किम् इति गतवर्गे आख्यायिका का आख्यायिका इति दृष्टवन्तः। आख्यायिकायाः किं प्रयोजनं तत् भगवत्पादैः प्रथम अनुच्छेदे उक्तमस्ति। आख्यायिकायाः प्रयोजनं पञ्च प्रयोजनम् आचार्येण उक्तम्। तदेव अवतरणिकारूपेण वर्तते। Let us read the Akyayika. We have read the first point. 5 prayojanam, 5 purposes or 5 utilities, 5 usefulness are mentioned. First one we saw. Anyway, we will read from the beginning. Avijñātam vijānatām.
अविज्ञातं विजानताम्
विज्ञातम् अविजानताम् इत्यादि श्रवणात्
विज्ञातं
विजानताम्
अविजानताम् इत्यादि श्रवणात्
यदस्ति तत् विज्ञातं प्रमाणैः
यदस्ति तत् विज्ञातं प्रमाणैः
यन्नास्ति तत् अविज्ञातम्
यन्नास्ति तत् अविज्ञातं
शशविशानकल्पम्
शशविषाणकल्पम्
शशविषाणकल्पम्
अत्यन्तम् एव असत् दृष्टम्
अत्यन्तम् एव असत् दृष्टम्
तथेदम् ब्रह्म
तथेदं ब्रह्म
अविज्ञातत्वात्
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 असदेव इति मन्दबुद्धीनाम्
असदेव
सदैव
इति
इति
मन्दबुद्धीनाम्
मन्दबुद्धीनाम्
व्यामोहः मा भूत् इति
व्यामोहः मा
मा
भूत् इति
तदर्थेयम् आख्यायिका आरभ्यते।
तदर्थेयम् आख्यायिका आरभ्यते
तदेव हि ब्रह्म
तदेव हि ब्रह्म
सर्वप्रकारेण प्रशास्त्र
सर्वप्रकारेण प्रशास्त्र
देवानामपि परः देवः
देवानामपि परः देवः
ईश्वराणामपि परमेश्वरः
ईश्वराणामपि परमेश्वरः
दुर्विज्ञेयः
दुर्विज्ञेयः विज्ञेयः
देवानां जयहेतुः
देवानां जयहेतुः
असुराणां पराजयहेतुः
असुराणां पराजयहेतुः
तत्कथं नास्ति इति तत्कथं नास्ति इति
तत्कथं नास्ति इति
एतस्य अर्थस्य
एतस्य अर्थस्य
अनुकूलानि हि उत्तराणि
अनुकूलानि हि उत्तराणि
वचांसि दृश्यन्ते।
वचांसि दृश्यन्ते
अविज्ञातं भवति ब्रह्म विजानतां कृते। ब्रह्म विज्ञातं भवति अभिजानतां कृते इति द्वितीयखण्डे तृतीयमन्त्रे दृष्टवन्तः। यस्य मतं तस्य मतं मतं यस्य न वेद सः अविज्ञातं विजानतां विज्ञातम् अविजानताम्। यः ब्रह्म जानाति इति वदति सः न जानाति। यः ब्रह्म न जानाति इति वदति सः जानाति इति श्रवणात् इति उपनिषदा श्रुतं वाक्यम्। अतः यत् अस्ति तत् विज्ञातं प्रमाणैः। कथं प्रमाणैः? प्रमाणेन ज्ञानं न भवति, ब्रह्म ज्ञातं न भवति। यत् अस्ति तत् ज्ञातं भवति प्रमाणैः। तद्वत् यत् नास्ति तत् अविज्ञातं भवति, तस्य ज्ञानं न भवति। तत्तु अत्यन्तम् असदेव शशविशानवत् शशविशानकल्पम् अत्यन्तेव असत् इति दृष्टम् इति अस्माकम् अनुभवः। For those who know, who said they know Brahma, Brahma is not known. Brahma is not known as an object. For those who say Brahma not known, we don't know Brahma, they know Brahma. For those who say they know Brahma, they do not know Brahma. For those who say they don't know Brahma, they know Brahma. Because they don't objectify Brahma. Surpatvat, na Vishayaha, Vishayikaranam na Brahma Vishayikaranam na Sambhavati, Ityadi Shravanat. Therefore, Yat Asti, what is there that is known? What is not there that is not known? Pramanam Vina Katam Kasyapi Jnanam Bhavati, na Bhavati. अतः यत् अविज्ञातं भवति तत् नास्ति एव अत्यन्तं नास्ति एव अत्यन्तम् असत् एव शशविशानकल्पम् इट इज शशविशानवत् like the rabbit's horn that which is not there cannot come to be known to our experience, therefore cannot be known. Cannot be known means doesn't exist. Only when it exists it comes to our experience and therefore it is available for our knowledge. If something doesn't come to our anubhava, then it is not known. It means doesn't exist. Non-existence. Asatya, absolutely non-existence. Non-existent. Brahma. This is the conclusion of the Lokika. So, yat nasti. Yat nasti tat avijñātam bhavati. That which is not there is not known, doesn't come to our knowledge, come to our experience. Therefore, it is absolutely non-existent. Atyantameva asat. Drishtam iti asmakam anubhavaha loke. Tata idam brahma tadvat idam brahma also vijñātatvat. Because it has the status of being not known. Idam Brahma Vijñātatva, that is the Heto Panchami Vijñātatvat. Brahma Sattva Asat Eva. Yata Shasha Vishanaha Atyantam Asat Bhavati Tadvat Avijñātam Brahma Asat Eva. Iti ke vadanti Manda Buddhayaha. Manda Buddhihi Yesham te Manda Buddhayaha. Those who have buddhi, the thinking faculty, thinking capacity, which is manda, which is either slow or it is not at all thinking. Iti manda buddhinam vyamogaha. Vyamogaha is delusion. Iti manda buddhinam vyamogaha ma bhut. Let this delusion be not there. Let this delusion be not there. Because Shashavishana, as it doesn't comes to our experience, therefore it is absolutely non-existent, we say. Similarly, Brahma also not available for experience, therefore it is not known, therefore it doesn't exist. The conclusion of the Manda Buddhinam, the people whose thinking is retarded, who doesn't think at all. So the delusion of them may not be there. Tadartam eva, for that purpose, tadarta iyam akyayika. Tadarta iyam. Tadarta is Bhagavadgita. Tadarta iyam. Tadarta plus iyam, tadarte iyam. Iyam akyayika, iyam Srilinga, akyayika also Srilinga. Then tadartaha, no, it cannot be tadartaha. Tadartam, it is tadarta. Sa artha yasyaha sa tadarta. Akyayika, this story is started for that purpose. What purpose? Manda buddhinam vyamogaha mahabhut. Vyamoga nivaranartham manda buddhinam. Iyam akyayika arabhyate. This story is started for the purpose of the removal of delusion of these manda buddhis. That is one prayojanam, the first prayojanam. So it means Brahma asti. Brahma asti eva. Brahma nasti iti na vaktum shakyate. Brahma asti eva. So that is the first prayojanam. Astitvam of Brahma. Brahmanaha astitvam eva pratamam prayojanam. Akyayikayaha pratamam prayojanam Brahma astitvam. Tadeva hi Brahma sarva prakarena prashastru. Tadeva Brahma prashastru. Brahma napumsakalinga, therefore prashastru. Prapurvaka shas dhato hutrich pratyam yojagitva prashastri iti rupam prashastra iti pradipadikam. Napumsakalinge dhatu dhatrani tadvat prashastru prashastruni iti rupam prashastru. Prakarshena shasti iti prashastru. Shasta we say. That is Shastra. Shasta, Shastaro, Shastaraha. Sakshat Kutam Dayanandam Paramartha Swarupinam Tattva Jnana Prashastaram. They are also Prashastaram. Prakarshena Shasti, the one who teaches. Well, very well. So, therefore, Brahma, which is Sarva Prakarena in all ways, in all manners, it is Prashastra. Prashastra meaning it is a ruler, the one who rules. Who is a ruler? It is Ishvara. Brahma is Sarva Prakarena Prashastra. Acharya uses Brahma synonymously with Ishvara. Swapadikam Brahma is Ishvara. Brahma with Upadi. What Upadi? Maya Upadi. Maya Sagita Brahma Ishvaraha. Nirgunam Brahma. Maya Ragitam Brahma. Nirgunam Brahma. But here the word Brahma is used. Means Swapadikam, that is, Upadi is Mithya. Maya is Mithya. Cannot exist independent of Brahma. Therefore, Ishvara, we say, or Brahma, it means same. Paramarthika drishtya, it is same. Vyavaharika drishtya, Swapadikam Brahma, and without Upadi, Nirupadikam Brahma. But in the Paramarthika drishtya, what is that is only Brahma eva. That is Swapadika. That is Upadi. So Brahma, which is Paramarthika, even when Vyavaharika, we can say, even Vyavaharika, from the standpoint of knowledge, that is what is there is only Brahma eva. Because Brahma is with Maya, and Maya is Mithya. Maya is Mithya. So therefore Brahma or Ishvara, the word synonymously is used. So Vyavaharika Satyam and Paramarthika Satyam. Maya is Vyavaharika Satyam. Brahma is Paramarthika Satyam. This Vyavaharika Satyam cannot create duality in the Paramarthika Satya Brahma. So Vyavaharika Brahma, in Vyavaharika, Brahma is always with Maya. In the Paramarthika, Brahma is always free from Maya. So Brahma, which is free from Maya, therefore we say Advitiyam Brahma. Second thing is not there. In Vyavaharika only we say it is along with Maya iti. It's along with Maya. And what is the reality of Maya? Maya cannot create any duality. It is seeming duality. It is not independent. Maya is Mithya. Brahma is Satyam. Brahma is all Satyam. Paramarthika drishtya Satyam. Vyavaharika drishtya api Satyam. In Vyavaharika, Maya is there, but Maya is Mithya, not independent. Therefore, that Mithya Brahma cannot create Dvaitam in Satyam Brahma. So therefore, Brahma being Brahma, therefore there is Dvaitam. Therefore, you can call Brahma as Ishvara, even in Vyavaharika standpoint. Therefore, there is no difference. So therefore, Brahma is Prashastra Brahma iti. Swamiji also uses the word Ishvara. Sarvam Kalu Idam Brahma. All that is here is Ishvara. That's a famous phrase of Puja Swamiji. So Ishvara, everything is Ishvara. So therefore Brahma and Ishvara. Fine. Then that Ishvara, that Parabrahma, which is Ishvaraha, Prashasta, Sarva Prakarni is the Prashasta is the master of this, is a master. Sarva Prakarni always is a master. He is a Natha. And Devanamapi Paraha. Devanamapi Paraha is Paraha, greater of all the Devas. Devanam. Devanamapi Paraha iti. Nirdharana Shashti. Devanamapi Paraha. Ishvaranamapi Ishvaraha. Again, the Lord of all the lords. It means he is Sarvagyaha, Sarvashaktiman. There is nothing, there is no one, nothing above or no one above him. He is Anataha. Nataha na vidyate yasya. Anataha. Anataha Ishvaraha. He rules. He doesn't have a ruler. And that Brahma, that Ishvaraha is, having said everything is Brahma, Prashastra, Deva. Now, Devanam Paradevaha is Pullinga. Ishvaranamapi Parameshwaraha. Parameshwaraha, the word is used to refer to Brahma. Parameshwaraha, Parabrahma. Brahma is Napumsakalinga, Ishvaraha. So the linga is used. There is a mix-up of linga. It means Brahma doesn't have any linga. What linga? It is Alingam Brahma. The word in the Vyakarika may have linga. But what linga Brahma is? It is Alingam Brahma. Therefore, the Brahma Prashastra having said, then that Brahma is Paranam, Devanam Paraha, Devaha iti, Ishwaranam, Api Ishwaraha iti. And that Brahma is Durvigneyaha, Pulinga. It is very difficult to comprehend, difficult to understand. Devanam api Durvigneyaha. That is why Akyayika is. All the Devatas, Agnivayu, Vaivadi Devataha api, Taihi api, Brahma Durvigneyam Bhavati. Parameshwaraha Durvigneyaha. Paratva, Devanam api Paratvat. Ishvaranam api Paratvat. Sukshmatvat. Durvigneyaha. That is Durvigneyaha ityartaha. And here the considering the Akyayika, the stories of the Purana, etc., Shruti says, Devanam Jaya Hetuhu. In all the Purana, etc., Devas, we see Deva winning the war. Whenever there is a war between Devasurayoho Yuddhe, Sada Devaha, Saha Devanam Jayaha Bhavati, Asuranam Parajayaha, Katam Bhavati, Kaha Kim Karanam, Kaha Hetuhu, Ishvaraha Eva, Brahma Eva Hetuhu, Jaya Hetuhu. Therefore, Devanam Jaya Hetuhu. He is a Hetu, he is a cause for the Jaya, the victory in all the wars of the Devas, the Asuras. Why? Because Devas are on the side of Dharma. They are endowed with Devi Sampat. That is why Bhagavan is on the side of Devas. And Asuranam Parajaya Hetahu, naturally. So Asuras, everywhere they are defeated. Adharma always is defeated. Adharma seems to be winning, but in the end it will not win. Because it is Andratam, it is Adharma, it is Asatyam, it is Andratam. Therefore, that is the order. So Adharma can never win. Seems to win, maybe in the middle, but ultimately it is Dharma alone wins. Satyam eva jayate. Truth always triumphs. Dharma alone wins. Therefore, Asuranam Parajayatuhu. That is how the Niyati is. That is how the order is. Nobody can change the order. It is Ishvara. The moment the devas also becomes asura, then they also will be get defeated. They don't turn up into asuras because they have got Devi Sampat. Therefore, they are always Brahma, that is Ishvara always support the devas. Therefore, Devaram Jayetu. Without Brahma, without the support of Brahma, without the support of Ishvara, devas cannot win any war. This is in line with the other way. Gita also the similar thing is said. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishnaha Yatra Partho Dhanurdharaha Tatra Shri Vijayo Bhutihi Dhruva Tirmatir Mama. So therefore, Devanam Jayetuhu Asuranam Parajayetuhu Brahma Ishvaraha Tat Katam. How it is Tat Katam? Tat Katam iti Tat Katam Tat Katam Nasti. Tat Katam Nasti means Tat referring to Tat Brahma. When Brahma, the Ishvara is a Prashastra, is the Devanam Paraha, Ishvaranam api Paraha, Durvignayaha, Devanam Jayetuhu, Asuranam Parajayetuhu, when said all this. Tat Brahma Katam Nasti, Tat Katam Nasti, Tat read it separately. Tat referring to Tat Brahma. Tat Brahma Katam Nasti, how that Brahma is not there. Iti etasya artasya anukulani uttarani vachamsi. Vachamsi, the words. The uttarani, the answer. Tat katam nasti iti aksheparte prashnaha. So Brahma nasti iti ye vadanti. For them, we give the answer. Answer is vachamsi, the words, the sentences, the statements in the form of answer in keeping with anukulani, in keeping with the meaning. What meaning? Tat Brahma katam nasti iti etasya artasya. To convey this meaning, the meaning which is anukulani, conducive to through the existence of Brahma, the Vachamsi, the words, the statements, Uttarani are there. Drishyante, Uttarani Drishyante, through this Akyayika. Vachamsi Drishyante, the words, sentences are seen, conveying the meaning that Brahma Asti iti. The Vachamsi, Uttarani, Vachamsi, which are Anukulani, which are in keeping with this meaning. What meaning? That Brahma Katham Nasti iti Aksheparte Yaha Prashnaha Asti Tad Anukulani Tadanukulani Uttarani. Aksheparte Prashnaha means Katam Nasti means Brahma Asti iti. So Brahma Astitvartasya Anukulani Vacha Uttarani. Answer Vachamsi, the statement in the form of answers that Brahma Asti iti, it is Trishyante, it is seen. So therefore Brahma Astitvam iti Pratamam Prayojanam. Pancha Prayojanani Santi. Pratama Prayojanam Uktam. Dvitiya Prayojanam Kim? Let us read. Atava Brahma Vidyayaha Stutaye.
अथवा ब्रह्मविद्यायां
ब्रह्मविद्यायाः स्तुतये
Katam
कथं
Brahma Vijnanadhi
ब्रह्मविज्ञानाद्धि
Agnyadayaha Devaha
अज्ञादयः देवाः
Devanam Sreshtatvam Jagmuhu
देवानां
देवानां श्रेष्ठत्वं
श्रेष्ठत्वं
जग्मुः
जगमुः
Tataha Api Atitaram Indraha Iti.
ततः
ततः
अपि
अतितराम्
अतितराम् इन्द्र इति
Atava or five prayojanams are there. First prayojanam or the second prayojanam we can take out. Or all the prayojanams. Dutiyam prayojanam. Akyayikanam Dvitiya prayojanam. Kim Brahma Vidyaya. Otherwise we can take it is for the Stutaye, Chaturthi. Stutaye, Brahma Vidyaha for the purpose of glorifying the Brahma, Tadartye. You can say the Chaturthi Bhakti Stuti Brahma Vidyayaha Stutaye. So Chaturthi Bhakti. Tadarte Chaturthi Vachya Vatikam Visa. The purpose for which an action is taken. Here the action is Stuti. For the purpose of what? Brahma Vidyayaha Stutaye. So for the purpose of glorifying the Brahma, Akyayika, Arabhyate. So Brahma Vidyayaha Akyayika, that's Akyayika is for glorifying Brahma. Chadarte Chaturthi. Chaturthi, therefore it is Sutaye, Stuti is the Pratipadikam. Sutaye for the glorification of Brahma. Katam. How do you say? Because in the Akyayikayam Drashtavantaha Agnyadi Devaha Agni Adipadad Agni Vayu iti Anye Devaha api Brahma Vijnanat hi Agnyadayaha Devaha Devanam Sreshtatvam Jagmuhu. Agni and other devatas, Agni Vayu, all the other devatas, Agnyadayaha, Agni Adihi, Yesham Te, Agnyadayaha, Devaha, Bhagavati Samasa, Agnyadayaha, Agni Adihi, Yesham Te Devaha, Agnyadayaha, Devaha. They are Devanam Shreshtatvam Jagmuhu. The Devas like Agni, etc. Among the gods, many gods are there. Mitraha and other devatas, so many devatas are among them. In the Akyayika, we saw only Agni, Vayu, and then Indra. So, among the many devas, so many devas are there. 33 crores of devas, they say. In the Shastram it is said, so many devas are there. Among all the devas, the Prasiddha devatas are, this Agni, Vayu, and Indra, they are the famous devas. So, Devanam Sreshtatvam, among the gods, Devanam Sreshtatvam Jagmuhu. Devanam is Nirdharana Shashti. Among the other gods, Agni and other gods, they attain Sreshtatvam, the status of being exalted, Sreshtatvam. Jagmuhu. Jagmuhu is Litlakara. Jagama is Ekavachanam. Jagmatuhu, Nal Atuspus. Jagama, Jagmatuhu, Jagmuhu, attained. Sreshtatam Gachanti Ityartaha. Attain the status. What status? Sreshtas status. Strata is superior, exalted status. For which, who is the Karanam? Who is the cause? Brahma Vijnanat eva. Because of the knowledge of Brahma alone, he is Istayartha, he. Indeed, because of the knowledge of Brahma, Agni Vayu and Indra, they attain the status of excellence, exalted status only by Brahma Vijnana. Therefore, Brahma Vidya Stutyartham Akyayika Arabhyate. Tatahapi Atitaram Indraha. Among them also, the Indra is Atitaram Indraha. So, Atitaram Indraha, Ati Tarap Am Pratyaya. Atitaram, so Tadita. Atitaram Indraha. Even when compared to Atitaram is comparison. You say Vijayate Taram. Vijayate Taram, Atitaram. So Tarap Pratyaya Tara pratyaya is Tadita pratyaya added to Ati. Then Am pratyaya. Nam pratyaya is added, then we get Atitaram iti, the word Siddhyati. Atitaram Indraha. So Tataha api means among, even compared to Agni and Vayu Devatas. Indraha attained, Atitaram means it's Sreshtatvam, Atyantam Sreshta. Atyantam Sreshtatvam Indraha, you have to supply Kriyapadam, Jagama, Praptavan. Atyantam Sreshtatvam Praptavan. Agni Devata, Vayu Devata, Sreshtatvam Jagmatuhu, Praptavantau. Indraha Tataha api, even Agni Vayoho, Agni Vayubhyam api, Sreshtatvam, Indraha Sreshtatvam Praptavan Jagama. Indra attained exalted status even when compared to Agni and Vayu. Why? Because we saw the Akyayika in the last class. Indra was the one who received Brahma Vidya from Brahma Vidya. The Brahma Vidya alone in the form of the Yaksha, that is Ishvara, that Uma appeared and gave him the knowledge Brahma Vidya. Uma stands for Brahma Vidya, Avatara Ishvara. And we got Brahma Vidya from the Ishvara, Uma Devi. And from Indra only others got knowledge. They also got knowledge and they became enlightened. Therefore, Indra is Atitaram, Tataha api, Agnivayubhyam, Sreshtatvam Jagama, Indraha, because he received Brahma Vidya from Uma Devi first. And therefore, Indra is the Guru. And Agnivayu, they form the Shishya. So, Guru is Sreshtaha, always Guru is Sreshtaha. Therefore, why Guru is Sreshta? Because Guru attained knowledge and became free because of Brahma Vidya. So, therefore, Guru is Sreshtaha. And down the line, Shishya also receive the knowledge, Agni and Vayu. They also become great. They also attain freedom and therefore they also attain Sreshtatvam. Therefore, Brahma Vidyayaha Sutaye Akyayika Arabhyate Iti. That is Dvitiyam Prayojanam. Then Tritiya Atava Durvigneyam Brahma Iti Etat
दुर्विज्ञेयं ब्रह्म इति एतत्
Pradarsyate
प्रदर्श्यते
Yena
येन
Agnyadayaha
अज्ञादयः
Ati Tejasaha Api
अतितेजसः अपि
क्लेशेन एव ब्रह्म विदितवन्तः
क्लेशेन एव ब्रह्म विदितवन्तः
तथा इन्द्रः
तथा इन्द्रः
देवानाम् ईश्वरः अपि सन् इति
देवानाम् ईश्वरः अपि सन् इति
तो प्रथमप्रयोजनं ब्रह्म अस्तित्वम् इति ज्ञानम् ज्ञानसिद्ध्यर्थं द्वितीयप्रयोजनं ब्रह्मविद्या स्तुतिः द्वितीयं third one is दुर्विज्ञेयत्वम् of ब्रह्म अथवा ब्रह्म दुर्विज्ञेयम् इति एतत् प्रदर्श्यते. This is being shown. अनोरणीयान् महतो महीयान् सूक्ष्मत्वात् सूक्ष्मतरम्. All these words of the Shastram, they are simple. Therefore, durvigneyam Brahma. Brahma is difficult to be comprehended. Therefore, difficult to comprehend, it is not possible. It is not impossible. It is possible. For that, the Shishya must be endowed with the necessary qualification, Adhikaritvam, Adhikari Shishyaha, and Guru also must be Adhikari Guru. The right Guru, the right disciple needs. Right Guru means the teacher has got the method of communication, He is Sampradaya with and Shishya also endowed with Sadhana Chatushtaya Sampatti. Then the communication is established, proper communication. Otherwise, Brahma is Durvijnayam eva. Subject matter being settled. Therefore, right method, means of communication, if it is not employed by the one who conveys the teaching, that Guru, and the receiver also, it is not tuned to receive the teaching, then Brahma becomes Durvijnaya only. So, therefore, since student, the Shishya comes with some wrong understanding, that has to go. So, therefore, the communication is made in such a way that the previous understanding are dismissed. The right understanding, proper understanding has to take place. So, therefore, the Sampradaya, the doubts are raised by the Sampradaya itself and dismisses. So, therefore, by dismissing the previous notions, all the notions, they are not knowledge notions. The student must come to awareness that they are all notion, they are not truth. Then come the student will have jignasa, really what is a Brahma? Now he becomes ready, then the Durvijnayam Brahma, and Brahma is Durvijnayam that can be communicated. Fine. So Brahma, even otherwise also, Brahma being oneself, how to convey, how to give the knowledge of oneself to oneself. How to give the knowledge of oneself to the others. The other person is being himself. Therefore, Brahma is Durvijnayam. If it is any other object, if it is other than the person, the knowledge can be conveyed like in science and other fields. But it is a knowledge of oneself. So teaching someone the knowledge of oneself, it's difficult. Since our orientation is always objective, it's always we look objective. Objective in the sense we objectify everything. So therefore, there will be attempt on the part of the listener to objectify Brahma. That is why Upanishad says, Avijñātam Vijñānatam Vijñātam Avijñānatam iti. Therefore, Durvijñayatvam is there. Therefore, iti Brahma Durvijñam iti etat pradarsyate, that is conveyed, that is shown by the story. Akyayikaya etat pradarsyate, kim pradarsyate Brahma Durvijñayam iti etat pradarsyate. Yena, because of which? Because of what? Because Durvijñayatvena Brahma Durvijñayatvam iti. That is Yena. Since Brahma is difficult to comprehend, therefore Yena Hetuna, Yena referring to by that. Hetuna Agnyadayaha Yena Hetuna Durvijñayatva Hetuna Yena Agnyadayaha Agni etc. Other devatas, Agni, Vayu, Ati Tejasaha api, even though they are extraordinary brilliant. Tejasvinhavati tamastu, but their brilliance, their tejas in physical brilliance, physical tejas, they are brilliant. They are also sukshma. But Brahma is sukshmataram. Therefore, ati tejasaha api, tejas sakaranta. Ati tejasaha shashti bhakti. Even though they are ati tejas, extraordinary brilliant, but kleshena eva Brahma viditavantaha, even they understood Brahma with difficulty. Kleshena eva Brahma viditavantaha. Even they understood Brahma with difficulty. Kleshena eva viditavantaha. So, Kleshena prakrityadibhyaha upasankhyanam, we can take Kleshena tritiya to be Tritiya Vyakti Kidrishi Tritiya Prakrityadibhyahu Prasankhyanam. I think so. Kleshena Yeva Brahma Viditavantaha Tata Indraha Devanamapi Ishvaraha Santi. The same way Indra also. The Yaksha, who is nothing but the manifestation of Brahma, even that Indra could not understand in the beginning. That is why Indra had to do tapas. When Indra came, that she vanished, Yaksha vanished. Then Indra had to do tapas, and then Brahma, and then Uma Devi in the form of Brahma Vidya appeared and taught it. So therefore, even for Indra, it is difficult. It is Tata Indraha Devanam Ishvaraha api Tata Indraha Sanniti. Sun, what is Sanniti? Sun is Sat. Sat, not Sananta. San, Santo, Santaha. Chatranta it is, not Sananta. Sun. Sun is a pratyaya. How can be Sun here? Sun is Shatranta, Sat Pradipadikam, Pullinga, Pratama Ekavachanam. Sun, Santo, Santaha. From Asdhatu it is derived. So Sun is Pratama. Therefore it is qualifying Indraha. Devanam api Ishvaraha. Ishvaraha Sun, qualifying Ishvaraha. Indra, who is the Lord, Ishvaraha, the Lord of all the Indraha, being the Lord of all the Devas. Indra also, Kleshena Brahma Viditavan. We have to supply like that. Tata is the word tells you in the same way. Indra also. In the same way also, Indra also means Indraha api Kleshena Brahma Viditavan, Nyatavan. Even though Devanam Ishvaraha api San, Devanam Ishvaraha San api, being the ruler of all the Devas, Ishvaraha, Ish, to rule, therefore Ishvarach Pratyaya, Ishvaraha, the ruler. So even though Indra being the ruler of all the Devatas, he also understood Brahma with difficulty. Kleshena eva Brahma viditavan. So therefore, Dharmanaha Durvijnayatvam Tritiyam Prayojanam Tattva Akhyaikaya Pradarsyate. That is shown through this story. That is Tritiya Prayojanam. Then Chaturtha Prayojanam is Vakshyamanopanishad Vidiparam va Sarvam.
Vakhyamanopanishad vidhi param va sarvam.
Param va sarvam.
Short statement. Vakshyamanaha Upanishad Vidiparam va Sarvam. Vakshyamanaha Upanishad. Upanishad already told. It is already Vuktam eva. First Kanda, Dvitiya Kanda. Shotrasya Shotra Manaso Manoyata Vachoha Vacham Saudranasya Pranaha Chakshusha Chakshoti Mucha Dhiraha Na Tatra Chakshur Gachati Nava Gachati No Manona Vidnaha. Already Vuktam eva. Upanishad says Yasya Matam Dasya Matam Matam Yasyana Vedataha Pratibodha Viditam Matam Amritatvam Hi Vindate Atmana Vindate Vidyam Vidya Vindate Mritam. Uktam eva Upanishad teaching already Uktam. Then Vakshyamanaha Upanishad Param, Vidiparam, Upanishad Vidiparam, Vasarvam. Then what is saying here? Vakshyamanaha Upanishad. Upanishad, which is Vakshyamanaha, it's future tense. That is Upanishad, Vakshyamanaha, which are going to be presented, going to be told. Going to be told. Sarvam, everything. It means here the word Upanishad doesn't mean Upanishad. Vakshyamanopanishad, here the Upanishad doesn't mean Upanishad, it means Upasana. Vakshyamana Upanishad Vidhi Param. When you say Upanishad Vidhi, it is Upasana Vidhi. Not Vedanta Vidhi. It is Upasana Vidhi. Instruction of Upasana. because third section, fourth section deal with upasana. So therefore, the Agyayika is Vidhi Param. What Vidhi? Upanishad Vidhi Param. Upasana Vidhi Param. Param committed to presenting, committed to teaching Upasana. And Upasana that is going to be told. Akshyamanaha. Vasarvam. Sarvam means the entire, everything. So Sarvam, the entire thing means this the story starting from this first mantra of this Khanda, Tritiya Khanda, and it goes up to the next Khanda also. So there will be in the story, there will be as part of the story or after the story. After the story is told after the story. As part of the not as part of the story. As part of the story, Brahma Vidya is given and then Mahadevi disappears. That is the story. But in this section, so after the story, there are instructions on Upasana, prescription of Upasana. Like Upasana, it is done with the Alambana of this Adideva, Vidyut, etc. are told. So the Yaksha came and then immediately disappeared like a Vidyut. So Upasana is told. Therefore, the content of the story is used as a basis for Upasana. It is going to be told. That's why Vakshyamana Upanishad. That Yaksha appeared and then disappeared. Like a Vidyut, the flash comes, the shining Yaksha came and then disappeared. So therefore the story content, taking that as a basis, the Upasana, the Vidyut Alambana Upasana is, and the other Upasana, they are going to be told. Therefore Vakshyamana Upanishad. Therefore the word Upasana, we will see sometimes it is replaced by the word Upanishad. Upasana, Upanishad, like Upanishad is Ragasyam. Upasana also is Ragasyam, it is a teaching. What we call Upasana it is Shruti Upadishta Eva Upasana. Shrutya Upadishta Sa Eva Upasana. Upasana means Upasana, it's meditation, Upasana. Not any meditation that what we invent. It is what taught in the Shastram, that is Upasana. And that also like Upanishad, it is Gugyam, it is Ragasyam. Therefore, it has got Vidhi, Upanishad Vidhi, Upasana Vidhi. Since the story is committed to glorify and it provides the content for the Upasanas. Therefore, the entire story is you can say Pakshyamana Upanishad Vidhi Param, committed to the instruction, Upadesha of the Upasana. That is going to be told. That is going to be told. So, by Upasana, Brahmajnanam is gained. No, but Upasana gives the Pakvata, the Yogyata. So, therefore, Upasana is praised means Upasana, praising Upasana it is Arthavada. See, it is Upasana is praised. Upasana, the significance of Upasana is told. Upasana also is important because after having taught Upanishadam me Brugi, the Shishya asks, teach me Upanishad. Then it shows there is some lack on the part of the Shishya, therefore it has been instructed to practice Upasana. Upasana, Karma Yoga. Like Arjuna was asked to do karma, similarly. So here the story is told to, and here the story glorifies Upasana. There are stories which glorifies karma. There are stories means karma is glorified means It is Arthavada. Arthavada. Not whole life we will do karma or upasana. That is not the meaning. The karma and upasana has got place, and upasana is glorified. Therefore, it is glorification of the upasana. That is not the tatparya of the Vedanta. Upasana is dealt by upasana khanda, karma by karma kanda. So, therefore, upasana is upasanartham for the purpose of giving upadesha or instruction on upasana. The story is told. So, therefore, Vakshamana Upanishad Upasana Vidhi Paramba Sarvam. The entire story is committed to giving instructions on Upasana, which is going to be told. It means Upanishad as the person, as a sadhaka to do Upasana. By Upasana, you get Chitta Naischalya, the mind becomes ready. Therefore, the Upanishad can be understood. That is the idea. So, Upasana is glorified. Upasana is glorified. So in Mimamsa, there is a vidhi. Just asking to do karma instead of that. If karma is glorified, the person will engage in karma. Similarly, if upasana is glorified, the person will engage in upasana. So therefore, here upasana is glorified in the Akyayika, the story. So the story provides a background for upasana. So therefore it is there is Vakshamana Upanishad Vidhi Param. Therefore, the story is committed, the Akyayika is committed to giving instruction on Upasana. And Upasana, they are going to be told. So that is the fourth Prayojanam, Chaturtha Prayojanam. After having taught Upanishad, Upasana is taught. Because the Shishya, in spite of teaching, the teaching is not understood. It means some lack is there, therefore that lack has to be fulfilled, therefore Karma Yoga Upasana. And Upasana is praised. Praising Upasana is emphasizing the necessity of Upasana. So Upasana means we can take Karma Yoga also, Karma Yoga Upasana. Therefore, Vidhi Paramba Sarvamiti. That is Chaturtha Prayojanam. Then Panchama Prayojanam is, let's read, Brahma Vidya Vitirekena
Vidya Vyatirekena
Praninam Kartrutva Bhoktruttvadi Abhimanaha
Praninaam Kartritva Bhoktritva Adi Abhimanah
Mithya iti etat
Mithya
iti
Etat
etat
Darshanartam va Akyayika
darshanartham va
Akhyayika
आख्यायिका
Yata Devanam Jayadhyabhimanaha
यथा
Yatha Devanam
देवानां
Jayati
जयाद्यभिमानः
Abhimanah
Tadvat iti.
तद्वत् इति.
Tadvatiti.
So Brahma Vidya Vitirekena without Antarena, Brahma Vidyam Antarena, Brahma Vidya Vitirekena, without Brahma Vidya. Praninam, Sarvesham Pranim, all the pranis, all the beings. Kartrutva, Bhoktrutva, Abhimanaha, Mithya iti. So without Brahma Vidya, the Abhimana, the notion of Kartrutva, Bhoktrutva, Kartrutvam, the notion that I am the doer. Bhakta, I am the enjoyer. Adipada, we can say Karayita, cause someone to do Karayitratvam. So, Kartrutva, Bhoktruttvadi, Brahma Vidya Vitirekena, Brahma Vidya Vatirekena, without Brahma Vidya, or we can take Vatirekena, opposite to Brahma Vidya, opposed to Brahma Vidya. So Praninam Kartrutva, Bhoktrutva, Abhimanaha. Kartrutva, Bhoktrutva, Kartrutvam cha Bhoktrutvam, Kartrabhoktrutvam, Kartrabhoktrutvam, or Kartrabhoktrutve. It's like Pala Shabda. Kartrutvam cha Bhoktrutvam cha Kartrabhoktrutve, Kartrabhoktrutve, Adini, Yesham, Te, Kartrutva Bhoktrutva तो कर्तृत्व भोक्तृत्वादीनि अभिमानः कर्तृत्व भोक्तृत्वादि अभिमानः the abhimana the notion कर्तृत्व भोक्तृत्वादि plus abhimanah en sandhi the कर्तृत्व भोक्तृत्वादीनि adinam abhimanah abhimana of karta bhokta Adipadat, Karita, etc. All these are mithya iti. All these are not real, false. Iti etat pradarshanartham. This abhimana is mithya iti pradarshanartham. Abhimanaha mithya iti pradarshanartham. So Brahma Vidya Vitirekana, without Brahma Vidya, how can we show these are mithya? Therefore, without Brahma Vidya or Brahma Vidya opposed to Brahma Vidya, this is mithya. The abhimana is mithya. Any meaning we can take. Without Brahma Vidya, Abhimana Mithya iti Vaktum na shakyate. We cannot show. Without Brahma Vidya, Kartatvadi Kartritva Bhoktatvadi Abhimana Mithya iti. Without Brahma Vidya, Mithya iti na Pradashitam shakyate. Or these are Mithya means Brahma is Satyam. So opposed to Brahma Vidya, this Kartritva Bhoktatvadi Abhimanaha Mithya. They are mithya, they are not real. Iti pradarshanartham, in order to show, reveal, yam akyayika, arabhyate, this story is akyayika, asti, like yata devanam, jayadi abhimanaha, jaya, victory, jaya, etc. The victory on the part of the deva, they have got abhimana. We have won. That abhimana is mithya, the pride, jaya. Along with Jaya, all the pride, etc. comes Damba, Manitvam, etc. All those. Those Abhimana is Mithya, Tadvat, like that. Similarly, Tadvat means similarly, Kartritva, Bhoktritva, all this Abhimana, the Abhimana regarding Kartritva, Bhoktritva, Adipadat, all the other Abhimana, the notion, they are all false, Mithya. Iti Pradarshanaartham Agyayika Arabhyate. Therefore, Mithya Abhimana Pradarshanaartham Akyayika iti Panchama Prayojanam. That Abhimana is Mithya. I did this. There's nothing to say that I did this. Without Brahma, it is not possible. Brahma did it. That is why Brahmarpanam, Brahma Vihi. Everything is Brahma. Brahma eats with Brahma. Brahma eats what is offered, that is also Brahma. What is eaten, that is also Brahma. By what it is eaten, that is also Brahma. Where it is eaten, every karaka, all the karakas are Brahma eva. So where comes this kartrutvam? So where this notion arises? The notion arises due to ajnanam, and that therefore this abhimana is real. No, it is not real. Ajnanashanena, this adhyasa nashaha, abhimana nashaha. So therefore they are not real. Therefore abhimana Nitya Abhimana Pradarshanaartham Iyam Akyayika. Therefore, Pancha Prayojanani Santi Akyayikayaha. And the first mantra of this section we will read, we will see the meaning next class. Brahmaha Devebhyo Vijigye
ब्रह्म
ब्रह्मणो देवेभ्यो विजिज्ञे
तस्यः ब्रह्मणो विजये
तस्यः ब्रह्मणो विजये
देवा अमहीयन्त.
देवा मह्यन्त.
We'll see the meaning. Discuss. Om Purnamadah Purnamidham Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Dhanyavadaha.
धन्यवादः जी।
धन्यवाद शरद जी।
धन्यवादः जी।
धन्यवादः शरण् जी।